What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another UFO 50 Daily Bingo Line. Apologies for the couple of days delay, just a couple of things came out this week. I had a packed schedule, and I kind of just forgot about this for a while. But we're back today, here to get revenge, because last time we were trying to get 3 in a row, under 20 minutes, and we just got served up the most devilish board, and so we could not accomplish our goal. So let's try again. Let's try to bring that streak back up. That'd be wonderful. And hopefully I'm not too rusty. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, Magic Garden Gold Disc. I mean, I usually don't, but that could work out. Okay, I don't hate top left, bottom right. No, I kind of don't like it. Okay, destroy the UFO in stage 3. That's probably not going to work out. Column 1? Not too bad. Okay, Pilot Quest Blaster, no, so not that one. Collect a key in 7 games is interesting. I'd like to do it, but I'm not sure. Defeat 7 bosses, definitely not. Column 1 or Column 2? I think Column 1. Okay, we're gonna start with Kit Club 50,000 points. This is gonna take us pretty far into Kit Club, but definitely not even nearly close enough to consider Charity Disc. This is pretty simple. You basically just play Kit Club. Try to go fast, get all the great foods on display. Try to get the hidden ones as well. And try to keep these intermissions speedy. Although I think going for points is more worth it. I assume most people know this, but you do have quite a lot of ball control in Kit Club, and that's always worthy of being used. You can use power shots, you can use like an air down shot, an air up shot. Rather risky. You have a lot of control over where you... Okay, thank you for the burger. I don't know what happened there. Over how you shoot the ball. So you can often get enemies in situations where you... Like a normal person might not think, you know, the enemy is not gettable there. But you're a pro player, you know better. I'm assuming, yeah, the burger's not going to be available for me there. It is how it is. Sometimes the last enemy falls in a endless pit. Here you do power shot aimed downwards. Just get everyone. I think I missed a burger there, but I did lose control of the ball for a second, which was unfortunate. We will have to go into stage 2. Almost guaranteed. I think I may have gotten this in stage 1 once, but that is probably a lie, honestly. I'm actually not sure it's possible at all. If it is possible, you would get it on the boss kill. I'm pretty sure like the best score ever on Kit Club is something like 210,000, which gives like, you know, roughly 55k per world. I love that little shot you can do right there. I'm probably not gonna get this dessert. Yeah, I didn't make it. There's a hidden cake there. With a nice little 500 points. A good time bonus and a little 5k, so yeah, we're going into stage 2. But we are very close to the end already. And then jumps, you can be as close to the middle as possible when the ball comes. Makes this intermission slower. Sorry, I'm coughing a bit, I don't know why. Something in my throat. Here you're pretty likely not to get the burger, but you know, you just gotta try. Get it. And then the time bonus will get me over, yep. Okay, Okay, pin golf, we are very likely going to cherry this one, although we don't have to get close to it, but pin golf is on the board, and it's fast. Good old Albert. And so we're going to start with a... I'm going to restart that. We're going to go for a hole-in-one on the very first one. Wow, it's been so long since I last missed that. Twice? What is happening? Okay, there we go. That's a hole-in-one, which is a -2 on this course, so that's one of the 3 courses we need. Here, and I'm gonna get -2 on this one. It's impossible. At least as far as I know, it's impossible. Pretty sure the best here is -1. You can get a hole-in-one if I do it right. Yep. That's another -2. Yeah, a -2 or better on 3 different courses, and a hole-in-one in 3 different courses is pretty similar for advanced players. This one's slightly faster. It's not going to matter at the end because we are going to cherry it. You could have gotten a -2 here, I just didn't. And back in the hole. Oops. This one's always very hard for me. Yeah, you can like get a super shot there and make it. I'm notoriously bad at this one. +2 here, that's fine, we got a lot of leeway. I believe -2 is possible here, it's pretty hard. Ooh, aw, so close. Still -1. That's -1 here. That's one of the tougher birdies to get, if you ask me. Alright, land somewhere here. This should be good enough for a -2. There we go. So that's 3 -2s. I'm just gonna get this hole-in-one here. And then mark that while the animation's playing. And again, we are going to keep going. We want to get this cherry disc because we need to get 3 cherry discs. I should actually just gone for the sand there. Oops. That's fine. At this point, okay, we're going for speed, so we actually don't want the hole-in-one animation when possible. That's pretty slow, after all. Yeah, I kind of messed up. The best thing to do there is just waste a stroke right at the start, and then go for the hole-in-one strat. It's possible to get -2 here. I've only done it once. Oop, that should be good enough, yep. That feels good to get. I'm pretty bad at the hole-in-2 strat here. You can make it all the way in here in one shot, but I've done it like once ever, I think. Besides this strat, I've just never practiced. Alright, here with the first stroke, you want to make it all the way here. And then ideally get on the slope there for the big air. But you can also just get par by missing every single shot. I mean, I think that's fine. That's acceptable, right? Aim for the water. You want to aim for this little piece of slope right there. Gives you some big air, and you can make it all the way here. Yeah, here you want to hit the slope directly. If you hit the floor before hitting the slope, that's what happens. Just kills your momentum. Here you want to just send it right away. Like that. Gets you in a pretty good position. strange. I've no comment. That was weird. Here, send it into the sand here, and then do like a slightly not quite full power shot. And then just miss it a bunch. There we go. That's fine. We're still -8. We got plenty. You can do a hole in 3 here. I've seen it being done. I've never done it myself, though. What was that? Hey, par. Perfect. Not my best game of pin golf, I will confess. Alright, what I'm going to do here is go straight to Mortal 2. Mortal 2 is on the cards. I'm going to get the cherry disc. And then I think I'm going to do Bushido for my 3rd cherry disc. I'm not sure. I'm like looking around a little bit. I'm trying to see if it is the best call to do Bushido. I'm kind of tempted to do Hotfoot because we have to do a bit of Hotfoot, but I'm not feeling that confident. And this is just a average Hotfoot cherry route, Hotfoot Mortal 2 cherry route. It's very beginner friendly. It's just you get a bunch of keys and you just jump straight to the end. It's I think even if you like haven't even played Mortal 2, you can just follow this route and totally just get the cherry. Alright, now down here. Get the portal there. I like the trickiest bit here. Get the portal there. Then be careful, the Batman is there. I want to make a portal to go above the Batman. Yes, that enemy is the Batman. There we go, now we're out of range. That puts us here. We don't have keys, that's why we can just engineer down here. And there's a couple ways to do this. I prefer this one. Get a portal right there. And then another portal there, and we're basically at the end. I was also considering Onion Delivery Cherry, but I don't think it's going to be faster than Bushido. If I was a true Onion gamer, it might be faster. I think Bushido is going to be faster with this cheese than just spam Bomber to kill these hearts as fast as possible. People believed for a while that using the Warrior to kill these hearts is faster, and then it got retimed. I think this is like a second faster. The Warrior is very strong. Alright, we're going to go to Hotfoot. 2 games in a row without jumping. That is not a problem. For we have access to the cheese here. Edgar in July. It was really just Edgar for the start, but... Edgar in July is the general strat. July is used for the last round, which we're not going to get to. Alright, got the chain started. And then lost the chain. Aw, man. I wasn't ready for the double jump. This is really all about timing. You want to get like a slightly powered up shot, basically point blank on the enemy. It's all about timing it so that you fall down. The closer you are, the more likely it is that the enemy will fall down. Like that, I was very close. It's a combination of like power and distance. Now, the problem here is Amy is impervious to the strat. Amy is the one character who recovers very quickly from this falling down animation. Yeah, I thought that would happen. It's fine. We just have to do it on the mascot, but... Amy has a tendency to run forward instead of the mascot. I don't really know why. And that is 2 games in a row without jumping. Alright, we're gonna go to Onion, so 4 digs in a run with 7+ deliveries each. Not a problem. Ideally the first 4 days. I don't know why I would mess this up. I'm gonna leave a Bushido Ball as a little treat for myself for the end. Alright, so far so good. Okay, Quarton Heights is not the best on day 1, but it'll do. Into Lockerbie, yeah, it's a little far, but I think it's fine. This should get me across. No, it's a little lower down, okay. And I'm hoping, yeah, this is not Church Street. Oh wait, we do have to do 7. Okay, I just blanked out there for a second. My bad, we're doing 7 deliveries. That would be embarrassing. Into Savage Sin? Yeah, that's fine. I did kind of mess up there. I should have gone up earlier. You can take the ramp into this. Like I'm doing here. So that's definitely not the optimal route there, but... I gotta get the job done. That's 7 deliveries. Alright, day 2. And it's the zombies one? Yeah, it's not great, but hopefully they don't get in the way too much. Zombies are annoying because they just completely kill your momentum. There's kind of just nothing you can do about it. I'll take the time box there, sure. Again, time boxes, you really just want to keep that for after 5 deliveries, because you get a huge time boost after 5. But, I mean, it's early enough. I'm not really... I'm only trying to get to 7. It's not something... I'm not, like, trying to make 9 deliveries in a day. So this will be plenty. Okay, Onion Park is right next to the end. It would have been better as the 7th delivery, but, you know, I'm not the one choosing. Zoop. Uncle Pepper is pretty far. I nearly hit the end there. That would have been a bit sad. Initiated a U-turn there, but for those who don't know, you can kind of drift in Onion Delivery by holding the accelerator and brake, A and B on controller. Okay, that's 2 days. That's great at the start, because obviously you always go to the right, so if you need to go left instead, just do that. Efren, this will take me close to Efren, I think. So if you need to make like a quick turnout, like you know you're about to head into a wall because of, oh, this is not good. I hope the onion doesn't show up. Like you know you're heading into a wall because of, like right here. Do a U-turn and then that kind of puts you on the correct path afterwards. Or right there when you're already lined up and you just want to turn around. Go again, back to Lockerbie. I don't know... Okay, there's the Onion Monster. Man, the Onion Monster was just gone for a while. I don't know what happened there. Bro fell in like the acid pit or something. Okay, Slime Refinery as my 7th. That's fine. Refine. Or like that when I know I'm about to hit something and I know I need to turn around right after. Perfect. Alright, we just need one more day, and then we're going to go play a little Bushido Ball as a treat. Definitely not going to be a sub 20 day, but... a sub 20 line, rather, but... I do gotta wonder if the collect a key in 7 games is going to be faster. As far I think that's one of the slower general goals, but I could be wrong. It's been a really long time since I've timed the general goals. Let me in. Let me in! That was weird. Neptune should be like right down here from that spawn point. Yeah. Fun little trick, you can just come do that. If you cross over a short enough gap, Woogie just ignores all the laws of physics. AC is a pretty horrible day for. Yeah, that's a new academy. I don't even know if Slime Refinery from here is a good idea. Isn't that like the Jurley time box here? That was completely wrong. I just wasted a bunch of time. I thought there was like a... I know Jurley has a bunch of time boxes and we're pretty close to Jurley right here. Okay, that's at least one time box. Okay, 50 seconds should be good as long as the one after Onion Park is just like not a complete disaster. There's also, I think it's here? No, it's not, it's higher up. Yeah, cheap storage is fine, cheap storage is fine. That was not a good, yeah, I was trying to get to that time box. It's a pretty hard one to get to. Just hitting a bunch of walls, just losing time. And that is 4 days with 7 deliveries each. Okay, a little Bushido Ball as a treat. As my last cherry disc. Bushido Ball is on this board. A little hyper fun for me. And then this strat here is basically simple. Yamada has the biggest range, and you turn laws off, so you can do serve interference and hit the enemy at the same time, and not get flagged for it. The only problem here is if the enemy doesn't cooperate, and they choose to just like walk back a little bit, then you have to play the game. But for me, playing the game is fun, so it's just a little treat. Be careful there, Kotaro really went for that ball. There we go. So far, so good. Okay, Ayumi is very fast, so we need to be very proactive here. Yeah, that's a problem. Let's play the game for a bit. We'll play the game for a bit. Oh, we're playing the game again? Whoa! Alright, here's a little trick as Yamada if you're on hyper. Throw the bomb. They don't know what to do. The CPUs never know what to do on hyper if you throw the bomb against them. I don't know how that worked. I'll take it. I don't know why that worked. Alright. Alright, Chiyomi is also pretty fast. Seems to be going fine though. Bomb. When in doubt, just bomb it. Alright, little Raizo. Raizo's kind of a beast, but against me, doesn't stand a chance. And there we go, and that's going to be the third and final cherry disc that we need for this line. Alright. It's a good comeback. It's not the sub 20, but I'm not entirely sure there's a sub 20 option on here. It's not looking very... It's not a very promising board for that, if you ask me. Oh, row 4, actually not that bad. Ah, well, it's too late. It's too late to make the change now. I can't go back in time. But anyways, that's gonna do it for today. I can't speak either. It's been too long. That's gonna do it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next line.